I need to begin today by addressing the shooting that took place along I-75 in southeastern Kentucky this past weekend. My office is in close contact with local law enforcement as they search for the perpetrator continues. Elaine and I are grateful for our swift efforts to protect the surrounding communities, and we're holding those who were injured in this senseless violence in our prayers. Now, on an entirely different matter, I'd like to welcome everyone back from the August state work period. Hearing from the people we represent is what allows us to be effective here. So I know our colleagues will agree that the time we spent back home last month was particularly valuable. Unsurprisingly, the issues I heard about across Kentucky are familiar to millions of American families. In Davis County, I heard about how small family farms are struggling to stay afloat amid rising costs. Of course, historic inflation hasn't just hit our nation's growers and producers. From Pikeville to Hopkinsville, job creators and working families are bearing the brunt of the Biden-Harris administration's reckless spending. I also heard from Kentucky farmers who are waiting for Congress to act on the Farm Bill, legislation for which the Democratic majority has yet to secure a single minute of floor time. In my hometown of Louisville, I spoke with legislators about the regulatory costs that are crippling state leaders and Main Street alike. Today, navigating the maze of red tape from Washington nearly requires a black belt in bureaucratic politics. And finally, I heard from Kentucky's brave service members as we celebrated the first newly renovated barracks facility to open at Fort Campbell. I was proud to work with Army leaders to modernize 11 barracks that have stood untouched for nearly half a century. In just one year, we accomplished what would have taken close to a decade to finish. As I've said time and time again, rebuilding American hard power starts here at home in projects just like this, modernizing our capabilities, rebuilding the arsenal of democracy, and equipping America's service members to keep us safe.